Sudal Quickstep want to assemble themselves, and you take whichever route you can to find a little bit of safety. There's the intermediate sprint champion. He's done that job, and the orange jersey also on display here. That's the mountains jersey. That is already bagged as well. 8.1 kilometres to go. Surely that turn is coming up now, Brian.
Yeah, we're just heading back now. We're coming round the roundabouts, and I think the reason why some of the teams have come towards the front is because of the roundabouts and the opportunity to keep out of trouble. You see Remco Evenepoel, the world champion, sitting in 4th place, but it seems to be all about Trek Segafredo and Sudal Quickstep, with Sagan even up there towards the front of the top 10, so they're not taking anything by chance.
Bora nicely installed, in fact just sitting on the back wheel of Peter Sagan at the moment, so Sam Bennett is looking lively. We are on the straight road home. We've made our final turn, so 7.4 kilometres from home. Still think we're on that quad, but it may well be that they just hoarded it correctly. 7.2 to go though, nonetheless, and our finale awaits. Nervous times, a little bit of a squeeze here. A right, a left and a right is how you're going to deal with straight on at a roundabout. Used to be a rarity in this part of the world, as it was in many other nations such as France, and they seem to have been adopted royally by town planners these days, but can make a nuisance of themselves. Roundabouts in this kind of scenario. 6.8 kilometres from home. Inclement weather in the hills, but it's going to shine brightly, fortune that is, on somebody today. Total Energies doing a good job of heading up. Astana, Kazakhstan, also coming to join the fun. Ilo Kometa with Lonardi, as we mentioned. Max Richesi, no sign of him. I wonder if he can re-spark for the end. I think he's done too much work today. Still not at full chat, Brian. 46 kilometres an hour. This is not out-and-out race pace yet.
No, just over 6 kilometres to go. You get these roundabouts to deal with, but the wind is coming from the right-hand side of the road, moving them over towards the left. So you can see Sudal Quickstep in a very good position just in the inside. So the windy side is on the right-hand side, and some riders are getting kind of pushed into that. But it looks like Sudal Quickstep have got the kind of perfect spot. That's why Peter Sagan is over on the left-hand side as well. Plenty of shelter for those riders on the left. Not so much for the riders on the right.
No, and that's the line, the right-hand side, that Sam Bennett's boys are going to have to take. That's Leibovitz coming up. Others now just coming to join the fun. This is Aberasturi, number 21, just being guided in position by Cataldo at the moment. He's being brought up. A delivery service, if you will, for the other Trek boys who are setting the pace at the moment. And Matti Vacek is there, Quinn Simmons likewise. That's a strong lead in. Here comes Viviani. Looks like he's going to have to do it on his own. Such hard work had been done by his team yesterday on the climb that I think that, and there indeed was the final turn with 5.4 kilometres to go. So Brian's maths were absolutely bang on. 50 kilometres then, 50 kilometres per hour, I should say. They're picking it up, and in fact the Ineos Grenadiers are now starting to line out. Here comes Pipo Garner. I was wondering, and Eli Viviani is now settling in on his wheel. They've moved up into decent order, rather smartish there, Brian.
Yeah, the wind has changed a little bit, more of a kind of tailwind now, but it is definitely on the right-hand side of the road. But, they had to move up in the wind. I'm just waiting for about 3 kilometres to go for Remco Evenepoel to go. And he has done a great lead out over the last few sprint stages. But Trek Segafredo with Quinn Simmons in the middle of the road. So it's 3 teams across the road, with Ineos on the right-hand side, Trek Segafredo up the middle, and Sudal Quickstep on the left-hand side.
Barliani Zoncanello says there's some space in the road here. Come on, Ica Bonillo. That's the place I want to be. So the men in the green with the plum accents to their sleeve caps are also in that position. 4.4 to go. A lot of highway to play with, but it's moderated by those little pitons in the centre of the road. Don't go the wrong side of those, for goodness sake. DSM just boxed out of it for the time being. Others trying to find their position. Peter Sagan looks nice and calm at the moment, just waiting for the release in a few moments' time of pseudo quick-steps of Remco Evenepoel, the world champion. On his back wheel is Yves Lampaert. You can see as well that Lampaert sits in front of Fabio Jakobsen, the European champion. Pale white kit on his wheel is Brian, go.
Just watch Morkau in the middle. He's over on the right-hand side. He's trying to go up past the Ineos team and go towards the front and over towards his teammates to lead out. He's just at the front now. He gets himself into position, but he never panicked one bit when he was stuck on the right-hand side there.
Yeah, lucky that he managed to find some space and he's got the power to actually drive in. Now they're in lead-out order. I was wondering where he was. Yves Lampaert was just leading Jakobsen, but nicely spotted Brian as he drifts over and gets into position. So number 5, Mirko on the left-hand side with the European champion just on his back wheel. And look who wants to be involved as well. Danny Van Poppel is absolutely there. And guess what? It is Sam Bennett as well. They know the wheels to follow. So Sam Bennett, they're going to pop out when they possibly can. DSM in the dark blue with the blue stripe, the black with the blue stripe, also trying to get involved here. Sam Welsford is in the line here, but it looks like the favoured man for them might be Vidberg. I think Sam Welsford might well be working on behalf of others, possibly due to his injury. Let's wait and see. It opens up in the centre of the road. That's always a gentleman's excuse me. Somebody's going to step into that breach. Pippo Ganna doing a job at the moment for Eli Viviani. They're 1 and 2 on the right-hand side of the road. In fact, their team is split with Viviani just a little bit further back, as you can see. So 2 by 2, they're coming in. Oh, this is fantastic. 2.7 kilometres to go, Brian. It's time for Evenepoel to pick this up the pace.
Yeah, he's not really picked it up at the moment. They can afford to kind of sit on the front. They know that all the other sprinters are kind of queued up behind them, so it's a moment of just, you know, biding your time and making sure you get this right. It's still 2.7 to go. I tell you what, Trixie and Goffredo are doing a very good job right next to them. It can be over, flick of the elbow, so they're running out of team. And also on the right-hand side, the Italian national team mixing it up with the Team Ineos, but they're sticking to that side of the road. But this is a drag race, but it's when you see the finish in front of you, it's about timing this effort. But Remco Evenepoel will start to notch it up. He's up against Quinn Simmons, but Quinn Simmons has already done a long turn and starting to struggle a little bit, but no.
Viviani's over the other side of the road. The Italian national team possibly extending that lead out on behalf of him. Battazzo, Pinazzi and Boscaro for the Italian team are in the mix there with Viviani and indeed Pippo Ganna leading him. This is a gradual cranking up of the pace by Remco Evenepoel. He's got a great deal of power and it seems that the left-hand side is the best place to be. Finish line is up there. Everyone's getting nervous. They're all double-checking that they've got their personnel where they need to be. Tolok is leading for Trek at the moment. That's a long lead out they've got. They start to weave here. They're weaving and wefting all over the place. There's Pippo Ganna. You can see him absolutely rock solid. It opens up for Israel Premier Tech. They're coming through. Giacomo Nizzolo wants a piece of the action as well. We're in the last 500 metres now. It's time to open the taps if you possibly can. Through the centre comes Aberasturi. Maybe just a little bit too late. Viviani wants his lead out as well. He's over on the left-hand side of your picture. They haven't quite lit it up just yet, but they're starting to go for it now. DSM are in the mix as well. In fact, they're the ones that are heading the lead out for the time being. Sagan's in the mix here, and here comes Sam Bennett wrestling his way through, and Sam Bennett's in a prime position right now, but when's he going to press go? This is superb. Sam Bennett with Danny Van Poppel leading him out. Sam Bennett has got, of course, Fabio Jakobsen on his wheel, who's going to try and come through and mug him. Let's wait and see. Sam Bennett opens it up right now. Jakobsen goes round the other side of his lead-out man. Can't quite get this on the throw. Oh, my goodness. You won't believe it, but I think Sam Welsford's come through to steal. That was absolutely amazing. What a sprint. Wow. We shall wait and see. Gaviria was in the mix as well, banging bars. They are all over the place. What a sprint, Brian.
Fantastic sprint. I think that was the best sprint that we've seen here. We've seen a few good ones, but that was a cracker. It was a drag race to the whole line, and it was just a moment of timing when DSM came up there in the left-hand side, and Welsford crashed quite a few days ago, now recovered, and another great sprint. He did it in Turkey when we thought he was kind of down and out. We never heard anything from him in Turkey. Bang, he came up with a stage win, and he's done it yet again in this race. But I just thought that Sam and Fabio Jakobsen had a kind of perfect lead out, but he just came from nowhere, came from behind and snatched victory. A kind of blanket finish in the end, but what a fantastic sprint that was.
Amazing. The bouncing bomb. He's back. That was absolutely outstanding. What a sprint finale that was. There were so many options. It was
just
about
watch them on the
timing,
left-hand
Brian.
side. Yeah, just watch them on the left-hand side when they decide to go. At this stage, Lampard was tying up, and then we had Morkow had to go when DSM came up. Everybody was rushing over to the left-hand side, but Danny Van Poppel had Sam Bennett in the wheel. But I tell you what, Sam Welsford was not panicking. He just got onto Fabio's wheel. Syriza was there. There was a little bit of bumping and barging, but this set up, Danny Van Poppel, Sam Bennett, Jakobsen and Welsford, Syriza, and it just starting to open up, and Welsford had the perfect lead out from the European champion. At this stage it was between, look at Gaviria even came up. He came up a little bit too late down the middle. They were all tying up towards the ends, and it looks as if Welsford's Gaviria, Bennett and Jakobsen in that order, with Sagan up there in 5th place. Wow, that was a blanket finish there, and it was a case, it really
Fabulous.
was a case of coming from behind and getting, when gaps open, it happens in a split second. Jump on this wheel, jump on that wheel, and it got a little bit messy. Danny Van Poppel done the best possible lead out for Sam Bennett, but Welsford and Gaviria, I think, were the two fastest in that sprint there.
That was absolutely outstanding. Well, we thought that after his slam down in this race that it was all over, but what a Trojan. Sam Welsford, great timing as well, his entire team dedicated to him, and they got it absolutely right. That's what we've been waiting for, Brian.
That was a real cracker of a sprint, that one. It was a drag race, straight, big wide road. Everybody, you know, DSM did nothing today, nothing, until that last kilometre, and they came up at the right time on the inside of the team of Soudal Quickstep, and even then they had two riders in front, and Sam Welsford has decided to use his sprint and take advantage of Fabio Jakobsen, what he did. I was concentrating in Welsford, and Gaviria just came from nowhere up to take, I think, 2nd place there. But, you know, with about, 200 metres to go, we were thinking that it's going to be between Fabio Jakobsen and Sam Bennett. But it just goes to show you that it is about timing and choosing the right wheels, and Welsford used that to his advantage.
Absolutely. I mean, another 10 metres and it would have been Gaviria winning, and another 10 metres, possibly Fabio Jakobsen. Just amazing. What a great finale that was. Well, we can look forward to another one, Brian. What a way to pay off on San Juan and the International. Super race.
No, I really liked that,
winner.
that sprint. Plenty of roads. It was all about the lead out. You know, Welsford, you know, after coming back after that kind of nasty crash, it took him a few days, but...
¿Cómo te sentiste en la etapa de hoy?
Hola, bien, la verdad que bien. Yo creo que los muchachos han hecho un gran trabajo. Todo el día hemos estado adelante y pareciera que se ha pasado el día bien, con tranquilidad. Yo creo que hemos hecho bien, controlamos la escapada y bueno, pasamos la jornada sin inconvenientes. Gracias al gran trabajo de los muchachos, a todo nuestro equipo Team Medellín y a toda la afición. Un saludito muy especial.
¿Ya te sentís ganador de la Vuelta a San Juan?
Bueno, falta mañana, será otra bonita jornada. Digamos que falta ese gran cierre de ese circuito que, bueno, yo creo que igual que hoy hay que estar muy atentos y llegar. Yo creo que podamos conservar la diferencia que tenemos y podamos llegar con la ayuda de Dios.
¿Qué nos podés decir del calor que les brinda la gente todos los días a ustedes los ciclistas?
Bien, la verdad que bien, se siente el aprecio, el cariño de toda la fanaticada, de toda la afición. Yo creo que es algo muy bonito. Esta carrera en San Juan, la verdad que acoge mucha gente, mucha afición y eso es lo bonito del ciclismo.
Muchas gracias.
Well, he said we just stayed calm and control things today, and that's down to the team. They did a great job. Into San Juan, 1 day to go. They just need to stay focused, he said, and just continue doing the job that they are doing. They had to control things today just to make sure it didn't slip away from them. They'll do precisely the same. Sam Bennett congratulating here the other Sam, Welsford, our winner. Everyone loves a comeback kid, Brian, and that was great.
Yeah, it was. The first Aussie stage win in this race in history. In fact, the first Aussie to actually ride this race.
Well, he eschewed the Tour Down Under and the Caernarfon's Ocean Race, and he's here for our entertainment. I thought it might well have been a bad decision after he took a tumble. But boy, oh boy, Sam Welsford owned the day, didn't he? Well, that opens up things for tomorrow, Brian, as I can't pick it. Here he is.
Congratulations on the winning. How do you feel during this stage?
Oh yeah, thanks so much. It was a really hard day out. I mean, pretty controlled for the sprint teams, but yeah, the run-in was really fast, and I think we hit speeds of up to 75k an hour in the sprint, so it was really fast, and the last 5k was really tough.
Okay, you told me this is the first time here in Argentina. How do you feeling so far? I mean, what about the public here cheering you up, guys?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the first time here in Argentina for me, but yeah, I really love it here. It's the crowds and everyone is so supportive, and you know, all throughout the stage there's people cheering for us, so that really means a difference for us. And I mean, just look at the finish here, such an awesome spot with the velodrome on the right, and the crowd was just packed from the last 5k. So, oh yeah, really stoked to get the win here today.
And what can you tell us about the work of your team today?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it was amazing today. I think I couldn't have done it without the guys, 100%. They looked after me all day, and they have done all week. They believed in me, they backed me, and today they said this sprint suits me, so then we went full in, and the whole last 5k they were just fully committed, and I think we really deserved this. We've been really on all week, and yeah, this one's definitely for the boys.
Okay, congratulations again.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Cheers.
And we offer our congratulations as well. So we shall wait for the official result, and here it is. Sam Welsford takes it ahead. Sam Bennett was given the same time, with Gaviria third. Once they they looked back at it, Fabio Jakobsen in fourth place ahead of Attilio Viviani. Wait and see if that's. I think this is provisional. Peter Sagan in sixth place ahead of Ritzer. Anyone missing from this, Brian, as far as you're concerned?